That's a really good start of the video, Snarks. Hi guys, my name is Pip and I thank you for watching my new video.
Welcome to Getting Fit with Pip.
Last month I uploaded my first Get Healthy With Me video, and this is the second one in the series. You're making lots of noise. I don't know if they can hear me over your loud growling, you grizzly bear. Today we're looking back on 30 days of tracking exactly what I eat, counting every single calorie. We're also looking at the aftermath. What have we learned? What were the pros and cons? Does Snarky need to be counting his calories? Nah, you're just a fat little doggo and it's fine. First, I'm gonna be showing you what I eat in a days. I recorded 2 of these just to show what a regular day looks like and what a day when I have a gig looks like. The first one is on New Year's Eve. Let's get into it. Good morning. Today's December 31st. It's the last day of the year today. And today I'm going to be showing you what I eat. I've been counting my calories for about 3 weeks now. Today I have breakfast and lunch at home. And tonight I have a gig and I get food there. It is almost 8 a.m. right now and I'm going to be eating my breakfast. I have my breakfast. It's not pretty. Sometimes food doesn't have to be pretty to be really good because there's cinnamon in there, which makes it kind of taste like apple pie a little bit. I've also put it in my app. This breakfast comes down to 257 calories. Most of the times it's around 300 calories. I will probably be eating a kiwi as well because we still have those and we need to finish them before they go bad. I just did my workout and I showered afterwards, as one does after working out and sweating. I'm gonna be eating a kiwi right now. And the only proper way to eat a kiwi is just to cut it in half and eat it with a spoon. Love it. So it's 1 p.m. I'm having my lunch right now. I have 3 slices of whole wheat bread with all kinds of different things on it. I'm eating the same thing for breakfast almost every day, so I like to change my lunch up a little bit. Sometimes I eat rice crackers. Most of the time I eat 3 slices of whole wheat bread. Today is one of those days, and I have 2 boiled eggs with it and some other nice toppings. So here we can see my entire lunch. It comes down to 543 calories. I've eaten some chicken, cucumber, the bread slices. We've got a chicken chili kind of salad spread. We've got 2 eggs and some cheese spread, which is a special diet kind of cheese spread with lots of protein in it. And it's a little bit spicy. Okay, so I'm at my gig right now. Anybody could walk in at any second. I'm in the office right now eating. I was in charge of putting my own stuff on my plate today, so I just put half veggies and some fries and some chicken. The chicken is pretty dry, but I'm glad I have food. It's actually pretty good. Tonight is New Year's Eve. I'm probably gonna be snacking a lot. I've estimated this at about 409 calories. That's not that much for dinner. Normally I eat like double that or even more. But because I'm snacking tonight, thought we'd leave it at this. This will at least get me through the gig and then I get to go home and snack on the good New Year's Eve foods. I heard Marvin was making deviled eggs, so I'm so ready for those. The final verdict of the food was that I ate a lot more snacks than normal food yesterday. I think it's still okay. I had some eggs, like deviled eggs. He made them with just the eggs and mayonnaise and some other spices that don't have any calories in them. There was some mac and cheese left. I ate that. That's a pretty big one. Marvin made some bowl with different kinds of fruits. Fruit from a can with lots of sugar, so it's a little bit more than normal fruit. There's also a little bit of wine in there and 7-Up. And I also ate an oliebol, which is typical Dutch food for New Year's Eve. It was pretty good as well. I love oliebol, but it's just a lot. That brings it down to 1995 calories. That was what I ate today. I decided to record another what I eat in a day on a regular day, but I forgot to film an intro, so here we go. I had the exact same breakfast as the other day, and I had a tiny snack as well. It's time for lunch! Here we have 2 rice crackers, one with chicken and cucumber, one with cheese and cucumber. This one's with a cheese spread and some cucumber, and this is filet américain. I do not know if this exists anywhere else in the world. I've never seen it before. Maybe in France, but yeah, let's eat. I've put all this food into my app and it says it's 481 calories. I can't wait. I love this. I love cucumbers so much. That's why I put it on almost everything. This is just so good. I toasted the bread, by the way. I almost always toast my bread before I eat. I like it better that way, but if I'm on the go, I'll just eat the bread as is. The crunch. So I just had dinner. We had lotek, which is an Indonesian dish with cucumber and lettuce and tofu and a really nice sauce. The sauce is very high in calories, but I love it. And I don't care because I'm just eating things I love and I don't mind if I eat a little bit more. We ate that with rice and the total of that was 914 calories. So I'm headed to my parents. I'm gonna be eating one of these again. I had one this morning, but they're just so good. They're called dark chocolate rings and I love them. Like one ring is 7 grams, which is 31 calories. So I'm adding another one to that, so it becomes 14 grams today, which makes it 62. I went over to my parents' house to wish them a Happy New Year. And every year around New Year's, this Schulbach gets conjured up. It's a fun family game and we played it for a little while. I ate another oliebol and I had some licorice. I also wanted to state really quickly that my dad was always the one who was fiercely against having a dog in the house. And look at him being best friends with his furry grand dog. So cute. There you have it. That's what I eat in a day. I don't always have like control over what I eat, as I do get lots of free food at gigs. Of course I could make myself something at home and then eat it there. But you know, it's free food, so why take food that you've paid for with you and then say no to the free food? Plus, I also do get to decide how much of it actually goes into my body, so I can just take a smaller portion of the less healthy things and a bigger portion of the greens and the vegetables. At the end of the day, I'm always in control. Counting calories. I've never really been the counting calories kind of gal. I like having control and knowing things, but I just never really thought about it, so I didn't do it. But from November 28th until January 3rd, I have been counting my calories. It is a little bit more than 30 days, but I didn't realize the 30 days was already over, so I just kept on doing it. I must say, I really liked it. I'll show you an overview of everything I kept score on right now. I'm a geek for these numbers, and I really like the fact that I know what's going into my body. My average intake was 1,850 calories, and the average calories I was burning was 2,305. This gave me an average of a deficit of about 450, and I think that's okay. I mean, you need a deficit to be able to lose fat, so we're right on track, I think. I stopped counting calories about 2 weeks ago, and it has gone downhill from there. I had been making pretty good progress, and I even hit like below 25% around the holidays. But once I stopped counting calories, I started gaining weight and fat again. I feel like I was holding myself accountable when I was counting calories. I knew what went in my body, and if I ate more than I thought I had burnt that day, it was fine because I knew exactly what I had been eating and what I needed to change if I was not making any progress. And I did feel like I was allowed to treat myself sometimes because I know how good I had been doing. I did not feel guilty about it because I was making very conscious choices. I knew what went in. I knew what was going on. It was a choice to eat that extra piece of chocolate. It was a choice to eat lots of nachos during a movie. But once I stopped keeping track of what went in, I lost that sense of accountability. There was just no limit. I was overeating and I had no idea what I'd been eating and I had no idea what was going into my body anymore. And it was just the not knowing and not having to put it in my app that I felt like, oh, I can eat this, I can eat this, I can eat this, which is crazy because I'm still a human being. I can still think about what goes into my body and not have to like keep track of every single thing. So I think it was just a mental thing. I don't understand, but that's how it worked with me. And I didn't even need these things. I wasn't even really craving them. Yeah, once I started eating lots of more sugar, I was starting to crave sugar, but it started after I stopped counting my calories. I do think that to be able to reach my goal of being under 20% body fat, I need to start counting them again. And I don't mind because I'm not obsessed with it. Like if I don't do it, I am fine. But I feel like I'm not making progress anymore. And once I get to that 20% mark, I'll just let it go. I'm not going to be overeating, I hope. I feel like to be able to reach the goal, I need to know what's going into my body just to keep myself accountable for it. I was still going to the gym consistently and I was tracking my steps, especially during my trip to Edinburgh where I was walking about 20 or 25k steps a day. There are also lots of hills there, so a lot of climbing was involved as well. But let me tell you something. If you eat more, then you burn, you gain. Simple as that. So the past month has been a weird one. We had the holidays. You would think that the holidays would be the reason why I wasn't making as much progress as in the months before, but it was actually the stop counting calories that stopped my progress. I didn't make a lot of progress, but I did make some, so that is something to be celebrating. In my last video, I looked like this. I was 58 kilos, my fat percentage was 26.5. My goal for January 18, which was yesterday, was 26%, and we made it to 25.3. That is still a bit lower than I was aiming for. So, we made the goal. High five, Snarky. So good. Who's a good boy? Here you see my physique when I started. This was last month. And this is this month, so that you can compare all three, so you can kind of see the progress. Thank you so much for watching my new video, and make sure to tune in next month to see if I make it to my goal of 23%. We're gonna say bye to the people. Bye-bye!
If you like this video, click the thumbs up. Let me show you many other videos you probably also like.